Hey HTC family, my name's Josh Kildee. I'm your children's pastor, and this is
Elizabeth Gerber, Marketing and Events Coordinator.
And welcome to Harvestime Church. This is our very first Harvestime Happenings video. Woo woo!
Woo! So exciting. We're going to dive right in. The first event is happening on Saturday, April 9th from 8 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. right here in the Harvestime Church, Chippewa Falls. And this is for men, now men's breakfast. And if you're a man, come, food, fellowship, speaker, it's fun, all of the things. You should be here because it'll be a great time. I mean, I've never been to one, obviously, but from what I hear, it's a splendid time. So be there.
Yeah, on top of that, we have an all-campus baptism. That's happening on April 10th at 6 p.m. at our Harvestime Eau Claire location. We're having all of our campuses come together for that April 10th at 6 p.m. Now, if you want to sign up, there's a link on your email or check out the Welcome Center. But make sure you check those emails because that has everything we're about to tell you today.
Absolutely. And so when you're looking at those emails, you will find a video link that explains more information about the upcoming G2 Women's Gathering. And it's a special message from special guest speaker Connie Wilson, and she shares her heart behind what she's going to talk about at the Women's Conference. This Women's Gathering is April 23rd from 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. and the cost is $20 to $25 depending on when you get signed up. And Connie Wilson is a great speaker, and she has connections in Israel and is a strong prophetic voice in our day today. So ladies, you will not want to miss that.
Calling all youth. Youth, if you are here, it's time to pay attention so you can finally listen up. All right, youth missions trip is happening June 27th to July 1st. We're going to Milwaukee. That's Milwaukee, which is in Wisconsin. So if you are in 6th grade all the way to 12th grade, you're invited. So the cost for that is $230. We're going to have more information coming out soon about that, but check out the Welcome Center. If you're curious, make sure you're checking those emails. Youth Milwaukee on June 27th. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. And then the next thing is for our Christ in Action Level 1 Assisting Individuals in Crisis graduates. If you just completed that training a couple weeks ago or you have done it in the past, you are more than welcome to join in May 13th through 14th, Harvestime Eau Claire, $150, Pastoral Crisis Intervention.
Level 2.
Whoa, that was a cool trick. You'll want to be there because Josh is going to be there and maybe he'll have more tricks in store when you're there. You never know what can happen. All right, moving right along.
Good Friday is happening on Good Friday. It's going to be a walkthrough on April 15th.
Yep.
That's 3 to 7 p.m. It is an open house setup, so come during those times. Bring your entire family. We're going to walk through all the stations. It's very impactful. You're going to want to be there.
Absolutely.
Right here, Harvestime Church, Chippewa Falls, 3 to 7, April 15th.
Absolutely. Then the next thing up is Saturday worship night on April 16th, in between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. In lieu of our normal Saturday night service, we will be having a worship service at 5 p.m. here to celebrate Jesus and all that he did for us back on Easter weekend all those years ago.
We ask you to grab one of these cards. It's a You're Invited card. It has information about these events, and this way you can hand them out. You can make it rain wherever you can go. You can give it to your neighbor. Invite people to it. We just want to reach out to our community.
Absolutely. And if you're new here, we want to be the first ones to say, welcome home. And we have these lovely Connect cards in the seat backs in front of you. On one side, we have writing, and you fill out your information, and you turn that in at the Welcome Center. And we just send out information to you to help you feel a part of the family right away so you know what's going on here at Harvestime Church. And on the back side, it's completely blank. You know why? It's because we write down our prayer requests. You can write down your prayer requests and we will pray for them at our staff meetings on Monday mornings. And we just will stand and believe in faith that God is going to work and move on your behalf.
We welcome you. We are about to go into a time of prayer and a time of worship and also a time of communion. So what happens is we have an open communion. That means that we have communion available in the very back. And if you want to participate in this, you are welcome to go grab some communion and participate. We do ask that you have a personal relationship with Jesus. In the communion, we know that the bread represents the flesh that Jesus gave for us, as well as the juice represents the blood of the cross that washes away our sins. And so if you have a relationship with Jesus, feel free to go grab that right now. Do it while we're doing worship. But otherwise, we're going to have a time of worship. And what do we need to do before we start with worship?
We need to stand up.
All right.
Rise. And with that, we're going to turn it over to Nathan.